If you drive near what was once known as Dave Thomas Circle in D.C., you know what a headache it can be, right, at any hour of the day. But after almost 2 years of construction, that area at New York and Florida Avenues Northeast is open once again with a new look and a new name. Melissa Kim is live there right now. Melissa, tell us a little bit about these changes.
Yes, Simone. Well, if you or anyone drives in this area, you can now wake up from what was once a traffic nightmare. We're at the top of rush hour right now, and obviously still plenty of cars coming through this area. In fact, DDOT says this intersection is one of the most traveled in the city, with an average of 99,000 vehicles passing through every single day. But Mayor Muriel Bowser says the district spent $41 million to make one of the most dangerous intersections in D.C. a lot safer. New York and Florida Avenues Northeast are certainly not the road less traveled.
We heard the frustration from commuters who traveled this intersection.
Sarah Van Landingham lives in Noma and can attest to that.
Oh my God, I would have to come up to this weird intersection and cross New York Ave, and the lights didn't work right, so there's always a chance you might get hit by a car that's coming down New York Ave, which is very busy.
D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser says it's one of the most dangerous intersections in the district. But after almost 2 years of construction and a revamp of traffic patterns, she and other lawmakers cut the ribbon and toured the newly minted Mamie Peanut Johnson Plaza, named after the longtime D.C. resident and first female pitcher to play in the Negro Leagues.
We've turned chaos into something that people can navigate and understand.
DDOT improvements include two-way traffic on 1st Street Northeast and Florida Avenue Northeast, new sidewalks and traffic signals, and new protected bike lanes.
It's incredible. It's so much safer with the crosswalks going this way, and then the bike lane is protected now. It's amazing.
I feel much safer now. Before I used to just hover between the cars. Now I have my own bicycle path, so it's easier.
And even during the construction phase, the proof is in the numbers. D.C. government crash data shows 40% fewer crashes for the first half of this year when compared to that same time period for 2019. A green light towards safer streets in the district.
We know that these types of investments allow communities to grow sustainably and safely.
I live down the street in Noma, and knowing that I can get up to my favorite gym up here without driving a car and dealing with parking is really encouraging for all of the other issues in the city. But this is a really great first step, and I'm super encouraged.
Now, part of this plaza includes community green space, which will be used for performances, events, and public art installations here, like this bench that we're sitting on. And if you actually look over by those white arches over there, that's where there will be a portrait of Mamie Peanut Johnson in just a few weeks to honor the D.C. legend. But for now, we're live in Noma tonight. I'm Melissa Kim, WUSA 9.
Right, and to name it after just a trailblazing athlete, an absolute pioneer of an American woman, just what a moment for D.C. and what a moment for people who drive this day in and day out. Big sigh of relief.
Oh, yeah.
Melissa, thanks for showing us around. We appreciate it.